Let's watch AV1 talk about authenticity.
He says, you need to learn to be more social aware. He says, you're super obnoxious. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Thick skin, thick skin. As a content creator, you have to have thick skin. It's crazy. Like the amount of comments that you get. Like we just went through an episode of that. Somebody came in here, you know, you got a comment and you're like, okay, that's really offensive, but all right, cool, whatever. Like you just deal with it. You deal with it. And you continue forward and you move on and you try to do what it is that you do, which is to inform and like entertain people and have a good time. And that's what AV1 does as well.
That's nice.
It seems like a really nice thing to say to someone you just met. It's just some alt account too.
Good, man.
All,
I got a long ban list as well.
You know what I mean?
People
Like,
just come in and
created 1 hour ago. It says, I hope one day I could be super obnoxious too. Oh man, that's so fucking funny. You know, if being authentically you means that you're gonna be considered obnoxious, then I'd say go for it, man.
Right.
Fuck it.
Be authentic.
Because you know what I've realized is like
Yes.
during this process,
whatever
of like,
you are,
doing
be
what I'm
you,
doing,
dude.
like I feel like I don't have to pretend to be somebody different, right?
You want to know why Avenger One has 20,000 subscribers? It's his attitude too, and he you know he's not going to let it affect him, and he's absolutely right, man. If somebody's calling you out for XYZ, whatever it is, you know sometimes that's not a bad thing, man. Like don't shy away from that. You know, like authentically being you is really what's going to get you the subscribers. Could you imagine if I listened to the people who are commenting and said I need to be more mature? Like, could you imagine if I was more mature, dude? That would be like horrible. No, I would never consider it, not even for a moment. I love to be immature. There needs to be more people who are immature in this world. There's way too many mature people in this world. And they're all involved in Facebook discussions right now about Republicans and Democrats. Like, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. I want to have fun. You know, serious business mode is for another time. It's not here. It's not. You know, I don't want to get super serious and have like fucking arguments. I want to chill out, have a good time, and I want to be immature, man.
Right? And sometimes that polarizes people. And to be honest, that's good.
Do you think I take that time
because
out?
If you're gonna polarize
Dorian,
people,
he's still upset. Like, hold on 1 second. We gotta hold hands here. We gotta sing Kumbaya. He still thinks I put that much time and effort into him. Like here he is. This is a perfect video to have somebody who's talking shit about you. Like, this is wonderful. This is a great crossover moment right now. What's happening? Dorian coming in saying that I just saw you have hidden my response comment from your video. Do you happen to understand I'm streaming right now? Like, I don't have time for that. I don't have that technical ability. That's why I have Pepe here, dude. Like, I don't have time to like to worry about the fact that like you're upset with me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think this guy understands that at all. But that's great because you're an example for this video, Dorian. You're doing it once again. You're proving to people really what the truth is all about. You know, but good job. Good job. Let's do it. Let's do it right here. I would just like to give him some applause. Thank you. I did. He says, no. I did hide his comment. You might have done that before, he says. Well, I mean, I'm considering it now. Considering it now, dude. Dude, it's like so much. It's like icky, dude. It's like fucking gross.
Because they don't like you for actually who you are. You know? That's just...
I'm about to shame
I would hate to live
a
a life where I could never be me.
I thought we were cool,
and
Dorian.
I wish everybody else watching this stream and all the people that I come in contact with, like, I hope you guys realize too, like, you got to be authentically you, man. Because if you can't be authentically you, man, like, we're all kind of spinning on this weird rock ball in the middle of an infinity together, and nobody's got it figured out. I don't care how much they fucking want to tell you they do.
Yep.
It's like, you got this one life, man. So be you.
Be a little humble.
You were put here from some kind of higher power, man. You were put here for a reason. So you have to find out what that reason is, and you have to bring as many people with you on that journey. And only then, I think you're going to find that kind of peace, man. Because from my point of view, I have never been as happy as I am in my life after the war, after all the things I've ever done in my life, because I was afraid of being who I was supposed to be.
There you go, bud.
Right? And you're going to sound like a fool. You're going to sound so fucking obnoxious.
Doesn't
at
sound
times.
obnoxious.
But the truth is, you're gonna be who you are supposed to be.
Yeah.
That's it, man.
AV1's giving an infomercial, dude. Look, AV1's giving one of those like self-help infomercials right now, man. He's like, at the very end of this, there's gonna be like a tape you can buy, like a tape cassette. It'll be like $19.99, VHS or beta. Like, I feel like he's gonna ship it out. I'm ready to order. I'm ready to order one.
You know, and if some people get upset about that, that's fine. Let them get upset, man. Let them get mad. Let them post about you. Let them scream. Let them whine. Let them rage. Let them do it, man. Because you are, each of you, a unique piece of life and light. And each of us has a different story, man. And each of us is unique. It's just that simple, man. You know?
All right, you're just being rude right now, Dorian, dude. So, like, you know, I do have filters, by the way, like the word pussy that you use. Like, I do have that on YouTube. I have a lot of other filter words so that, like, people like you can't show in the comments that think that you know what you're talking about, Dorian. You know what I'm saying, dude? Like, maybe you should take a long look at yourself in the mirror, buddy, if you're, like, that upset about a dude who's streaming right now. You know what I mean? Like, I feel bad for you. I feel bad, Dorian, for you, man. But unfortunately, the thing is that I'm gonna end up having to ban you because you're really ruining the show and you're putting a damper on everything, dude. So that's what I do. So now your comments are gonna be hidden from me. So I'm sorry, man, but I just banned him. I just banned him. Hold on one second. I just banned him again. You know, so let's do it. Let's just, can I get an amen?
Can I get an amen?
Amen. Look. I'm trying to grow a healthy, positive community, man. And when you see people, like, that is the toxicity. That is what you see a lot, unfortunately, on the internet. It's not just Star Citizen. In fact, Star Citizen community, generally positive, good people, right? But, like, this is what I see that you guys don't see, like, daily, like 5-6 times a day. Some of the comments, man, are ridiculous. And Avenger One is absolutely right. And it's great that it happened on this highlight here because it really tells you, you know, it shows you the truth, which is like, don't let people like Dorian coming in here bother you, right? They got their own baggage. They're coming in. They got some issues, some problems. He thinks I'm personally taking the time out to like going through and like, look at me. I'm on a stream right now. Like I'm live. Like what other indicator do you need to understand that I don't have the time to do much of anything other than monitor the stream right now, right? And this guy thinks I'm singling him out and shit. Listen, the second you put any energy into thought like that, you're wasting your time. You need to focus on yourself. Be happy with yourself. Be true to yourself. Exactly like Avenger's saying. You got to be confident. You got to keep stepping forward. And you can't let these haters bother you, man. You can't, or you're never going to make it. If you're a content creator, I have to say that is number one. Just keep moving forward. Don't worry about the haters and be yourself. Just be yourself.
I think some people just need to wrap their heads around that. And if you put hate out into the world, man, it comes back to you. You know, yep. I've done it. You'll do it. We'll all do it.
We're all capable, you know? Of it, right?
But
right.
One day you'll realize that, you know, you can't run from it, man. It's gonna come back one day.
Yeah.
Just make a better choice. Said, yo, clip that shit.
It's perfect. It's the perfect video for that to happen to. So my friend Avenger One is right. There is a reason I gravitate to positive people, and Avenger One is that person. We saw him when he had a couple thousand subscribers. I could see it right there. Here's a guy. He's just trying to do his best. He's just trying to make content, entertain, inform people, and do what he does, man. And that is sometimes the simplest advice, which is to just be confident, be yourself, and be the person that you are, and not be ashamed of that. It's sometimes that type of advice. It's hard for people that don't have that confidence, that lack that confidence, to hear that because they don't believe it, because they tell themselves bad things to themselves all the time. And the reason they tell themselves bad things is because they're actually listening to people like Dorian. They're listening to the haters, and they take that on as a personal truth. You can't do that. You're killing yourself when you do that. You know what you're capable of.
I'm warning you.
Thank you, Jam.
Next time, it's gonna be glass.
Thank you for that, Jam. I appreciate you, dude. Appreciate you very much. And you guys, we're building a really cool community here. And it's okay to have different opinions. It's okay to be constructive in your criticisms. It's not okay to be an asshole in my community. I will ban assholes. I don't want anybody else to have to deal with assholes. If I don't like to deal with assholes, nobody in my community should have to deal with assholes. And that is something I will always promise you guys here on DG360. Always.